ITC111, let's talk about this week's B3 you're going to do. Now, this is going to be a little different. You're going to be doing a two-page B3 because you're going to have what we call two subheaders. So first of all, let's go through the shipment and show you what you get in order to complete this particular B3. So, you got a commercial invoice, and you're going to get a Canada Customs invoice. Okay, now the Canada Customs invoice is completed for you, and I completed it using the commercial invoice. The reason why you have a commercial invoice is you've got some extra information down here in this little box. It's got the cargo control number, it's got the freight charge, it's got the release date, it's got the customs office, so you don't have to look it up. It's got the U.S. port of exit, you don't have to look it up. It says the two parties are related. It gives you the exchange rate, transaction number, and the business number of the importer. So you don't need the cargo control document in order to figure that out. As well, you get the net weight and the gross weight. So, you know, that kind of stuff I'm not really worried about too much. I want you to concentrate on showing you how to do this two-page B3. All right. As well, you're going to be given the pages from the customs tariff that you're going to need. And you're going to also be given two B3 pages to fill out. As well, I'm going to give you an example of a two-page B3. Now this B3 has been done on MSR, the custom software that you're going to be using next semester. But the B3 is pretty much the same. It has all the same fields, all the same numbers. It's just a little different fonts, basically. Okay, so when you fill it out, you're going to fill it like normal. You're going to put the importer in here. This is not the importer. This is another example. So you're going to put the importer in here. You're going to put the type, the office number, the mode of transportation. You're going to put subheader number 1, the vendor name, and you're going to put the country of origin. So the first item you have, the country of origin, is Mexico. Okay, so you're going to have to find the country code for Mexico, but I believe I've given it to you right here. Made in Mexico, MX is the country code. So you're going to put in MX. You're going to put the place of export. The place of export is, this is blank, so that means it's up here, which is Texas, which is UTX. I've given you that code on here as well, UTX. Okay, so you're going to put UTX in here. Tariff treatment is going to be, doesn't say anything in here. Let's go to the Canada Customs invoice. The Canada Customs invoice says a CUSMA certificate of origin for guitars is included with the paperwork. So that means that the shipment qualifies for the Canada-US-Mexico agreement. And the country of origin of the electric guitars is Mexico. Now, when you fill this out, you're going to put in Mexico as country of origin, place of export, Texas. The tariff treatment is going to be the tariff treatment number for Mexico under the Canada-US-Mexico agreement. So you need to look that up on the PowerPoint that I gave you. Okay? Mexican tariff is tariff treatment 11. So you're going to put 11 in there. Now, the country of origin is going to be Mexico. The country of export is going to be UTX. I know those are two different countries, but both those countries, Mexico and United States, fall under the Canada-US-Mexico agreement. So you can have a different country of origin than a different country of export under CUSMA, as long as it's Canada, Mexico, or the United States in either one of these boxes. So it's going to be fine. You're going to put tariff treatment, day direct shipment, currency, and the freight, and all that good stuff. Then you're going to come down here and you're going to make the first line, which is going to be this item here. Okay? And make sure you put the duty rate as 0 because it's duty free, because it's under a preferential tariff treatment. Okay? Now, the second item on the invoice is used grand pianos made in Germany, not Mexico. Because we have a different country of origin, The vendor is the same. The place of export is the same. The tariff, the place of export is the same. But the country of origin is different. It's going to be Germany, which is DE in here. We have to start a new subheader. Subheader 2. You're going to put the vendor name in here. You're going to put country of origin DE for Germany, place of export UTX. It's going to be tariff treatment 2, and you're going to have to look up the duty rate for grand pianos. Look up the HS number on the most favored nation for the duty rate for grand pianos. The duty rate for the guitars is over here, but it's Mexican tariff, MXT actually. They changed it on this particular one. I don't know why. Interesting. MXT. And the duty rate's free for the guitars. Okay, so I'll go back here. So the vendor name, country of origin is going to be DE, UTX, tariff treatment 2. Put the U.S. port of exit again, put date direct shipment, put the currency code, but do not fill the freight out on the second page. If you look up in your book, it'll tell you the freight in field 19 only goes on the first page. Then you'll go down, and the next line for the pianos is going to be line 2. You never repeat a line number. It's going to be line 2. You're going to put use grand pianos, the HS number, and you're going to fill it out just like normal. Okay? Now, because it's going to be a 2-page B3, and to be honest with you, the reason why there's a 2-page B3 is 2 reasons. So you've got a different country of origin, and you got a different tariff treatment. The tariff treatment's 10 up here, and the tariff treatment is going to be 2 down here. Whenever we have fields 11 to 17 being different than fields 11 to 17 on the first page, we have to start a new subheader. This one has a different country of origin and a different tariff treatment. The country of origin is DE, the tariff treatment is 2. Up here, the country of origin is MX, and the tariff treatment is 11. So we have to start a new subheader. Notice that the fields 1 to 9 are only completed on the first page. The second page, they're blank. 1 to 9 are blank. Notice that fields 43 to 51 in the declaration is blank on the first page and only completed on the last page. Okay, really, really important. When we have a multiple page B3, this could be 100 pages. Fields 1 to 9 are only completed on the first page, and the next 99 pages, this is blank. Fields 43 to 51 are blank on the first 99 pages and only completed on the last page, because this customs duty and this GST is the total of the customs duty on page 1 and the customs duty on page 2 and the GST on page 1 and the GST on page 2. Total duties, total GST, and then the total of the whole amount. Okay? Again, use this B3. I'll include this 2-page B3 as an example to refer to. Okay? So the main thing here to look out for is the country of origins and the tariff treatment. I've given you what the tariff treatment is. It's going to be Mexican tariff, which is tariff treatment 11. Okay? And the country of origin is going to be MX for Mexico. Down here, the country of origin is going to be DE for Germany, but the tariff treatment is going to be 2. Okay? It's multiple subheaders because we have different amounts filled out. If we could only use one page, we'd have to put MX and DE in here, and it wouldn't help us. It wouldn't help us tell customers which ones are Germany and which ones are going to be Mexico. So, in review, you've got the Canada Customs invoice, you've got the commercial invoice with all the additional information that you require to fill out the B3. Okay, it also has some of the codes on here for you. You don't have to look them up this time. Okay, you've got the page from the customs tariff because you're going to need the duty rate under most favored nation, and you're going to need the unit of measure. Okay, and you've got an example to refer to. This is a completely different shipment. This is a shipment, actually, it's from 2 years ago. So this particular shipment uses this format to tell you how to fill out a 2-page B3. Just follow along using the same logic. Okay? And have fun, and we'll see you next week.